Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, where the retractable roof of Minute Maid Park is closed. Tonight, it's Conquest Baseball between the Elite and the Astros. Fan allegiances in a key territory are on the line. Next on the show. So set to go now is Chris Young, the leadoff man, and we are ready for baseball.
For the Elite, center fielder, Chris Young.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one. Chopped foul right at home plate. And here's a ball hit in the air. Singleton is there for it. One down. Coming to the plate now, Danny Valencia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Smoked on the ground left side, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Robinson Chirinos takes his first shot now with a man at first following the one-out single.
Well, this is kind of the way you draw it up. Have at least one guy on base for the middle of your order. We'll see if they can drive him in and get that early run.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. Chris Davis set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Keuchel pauses. First pitch on the way, and he pops it up back behind second base. Altuve is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Batting second.
Stepping in, Carlos Gomez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. And Gomez not biting on that one either. It's 2-0 now. And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1. Got a piece. It's 2-2. And a swing and a miss by Gomez as he's kept off base here, and there are 2 away now. Carlos Correa gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Brandon Crawford makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
You know, Brandon Crawford just exploded in 2015, blossoming into an all-star right before our eyes.
Oh, that grounder got him. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play, and hopefully the pitcher's okay. So one away here with the bases empty, and stepping in the former MVP, Albert Pujols. Belted high and deep into right center. Springer looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Batting seventh, second baseman.
A solo shot for Albert Pujols. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to second. There is Altuve in time to first, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging in is the right fielder, Franklin Gutierrez. Back to the mound and off his leg. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 60.
Dallas Keuchel ready to take his first cuts here. Hit in the air out to right. Springer on the run. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Colby Rasmus strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. Evan Gattis steps in. He'll get his first shot at it here. Keuchel's ready. Here's the first pitch. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. A windup and the 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away. Luis Valbuena gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Chris Young.
Center fielder, Chris Young.
Hit in the air to center field. On the move is Gomez. 1 out. Into the box now, Danny Valencia. He reached on a single in his first try. Turned on down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Striding in, Robinson Chirinos. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Robinson Chirinos.
Shot toward right center. Springer is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Chris Davis is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat.
Davis.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Backhanded. Over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be that. George Springer digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Right fielder, George Springer.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Keuchel into his motion. 1-2 on its way. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. John Singleton settles into the box for his first chance. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. And that's on the outside corner. 1-2.
Another good job of getting ahead here. He just seems so locked in right now.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Marwin Gonzalez.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, I'll say he's a pretty good candidate. All you have to do is look at the line score.
no hits, no walks, not even a base runner. You know, these come along in baseball maybe once a decade, so this is as good as it gets, folks.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 1 run, 4 hits.
From the newest ballpark on the Major League landscape, there's a look inside Marlins Park in Miami. It'll be spring training Diamond Dynasty action in this one between Louisiana and Cincinnati. Fan allegiances in a key territory are on the line. Next on the show, Ender Inciarte heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Trying to bunt his way on to open the ball game, but he misses it for strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Down 0-2 after two great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Too high. 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Hit out towards second. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. Into the box, Kike Hernandez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Tanaka into his motion. Here's the 0-2. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Evan Gattis gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. On to first with it is Pujols, and he steps on the bag for the third out. Into the box now is Chris Young, as he'll swing it to get things started in the home half of the first.
Center fielder, Chris Young.
First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run.
Batting second, third baseman.
It's a solo shot for Chris Young. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0. Lifted into center field. Inciarte's there, and that's the first out of the inning. Robinson Chirinos digs in with one run in and one gone in the inning.
Chirinos.
The 0-1. Chop foul to the left. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Chris Davis gets his first opportunity now, trying to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 0-1 pitch on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. He's around first on his way to second now. Brandon Crawford, the hitter now, with a chance to pick up that runner from second with two away.
And this could prove to be a huge at-bat in this game because you don't want to let these type of scoring opportunities slip away early.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Mitch Moreland makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. Tanaka's ready. First pitch on the way. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that finds its way through for a base hit. At the plate, Chris Colabello. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Number 15, Chris Colabello.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at one.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in a matter of about 5 feet.
Got him swinging on the split finger pitch, and that's out number one. Carlos Santana is at the plate as he looks at ball one.
And right about now, you got to know as a hitter that you're going to see a heavy dose of that splitter. That's a good take up there to get ahead.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Batting 7.
So stepping in, Jason Kipnis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over. And he's able to jump ahead.
Travis ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Jonathan Lucroy gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. High pop up. Pujols is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Albert Pujols strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Albert Pujols grew up in the Dominican as an only child, and the story goes that he used to practice with a milk carton for a glove and use limes for baseballs.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty remarkable some of the things guys did growing up just so they could play the game. It's a whole different world than what the kids grew up with here in the United States.
Throw on to first, in time, 1 away.
Batting 7.
Devin Travis is ready for his first AB here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Lifted in the air to center field. Inciarte on the run. 2 gone. Franklin Gutierrez gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte moves over, and that's the 3rd out. Lucas Duda will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 21, Lucas Duda.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Tanaka sets his sights. Here's the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Living a little dangerously here.
Yeah, you don't have to go looking for trouble. Trouble will find you if you're putting pitches there.
Hit sharply on the ground. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. Ender Inciarte will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
Yeah, but it's still a pretty good leadoff at bat because he made him throw a lot of pitches.
Hard hit ball to second. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Kike Hernandez in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Chris Medlin will come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are two on here with nobody out. Kike Hernandez will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with two on and nobody out here. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Gutierrez is under it. One away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Now at the plate, Evan Gattis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Into the seats, 0-1. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Young. And he makes the catch for the second out. Mitch Moreland stands in with two on and two out here in the third.
Mitch Moreland.
Here's the first pitch to him. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and two strikes. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over. And guys, I think you might agree there's little doubt that the star of this afternoon's contest was this man, Chris Young. Strike opposed, he's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end this really could have been anybody's award, but what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team. 1 run on 2 hits.
Just a few miles off the shores of Lake Michigan, we're at Miller Park in Milwaukee. It'll be Conquest baseball action this evening between the Elite and the Brewers. A valuable territory and a lot of fan support are on the line. Next. So set to go now is Chris Young, the leadoff man, and we are ready for baseball.
Leading off for the Elite, center fielder, Chris Young.
And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. And he falls behind 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game.
Third baseman, Danny Valencia.
Into the windup and the pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Spin throw. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. Robinson Chirinos takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and one away. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Drilled to the right side, and that's through for a hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away. Chris Davis steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
And you know, you hear it all the time, but scoring first really is a big deal in this game. Statistically,
a diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Brandon Crawford steps into the box now, and he does so in what feels like what will be an important moment in this one. Bases loaded, high score.
Yeah, guys, and it's always nice to play with that early lead, so we'll see if he can get it done right here.
One there, and a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. Jonathan Lucroy comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Brewers, catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. McCarthy's ready. 1-0 on its way. Good cut fastball in there. 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Into the box, Jonathan Villar. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The cutter runs outside, ball one. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
And a good take there will push it to 2-2 now on the Brewers shortstop. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Ryan Braun gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are two away here in the opening frame. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Albert Pujols makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Hit down the third base line. This is foul for the first strike. Albert Pujols grew up in the Dominican as an only child, and the story goes that he used to practice with a milk carton for a glove and use limes for baseballs.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty remarkable some of the things guys did growing up just so they could play the game. It's a whole different world than what the kids grew up with here in the United States.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Digging in, Devin Travis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. There's a hard hit ball out to left center, and it'll be over the head of the shortstop VR. It's a base hit. So one gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And digging in is the right fielder, Franklin Gutierrez. Hit hard back up the middle, and that gets through for a one-out base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away.
Batting ninth, catcher Brandon McCarthy.
Scooter Gennett will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only one out in the inning. Hot shot on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly to second for one. On to Carter. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Chris Carter strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose.
Your attention, please. Now
Called to
pitching.
the bullpen now as Luke Gregerson will take over here on the mound. Chris Carter ready to take his first cuts
Leading
here.
off for the Brewers. First baseman. Chris
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Second baseman. Scooter Jeanette.
Scooter Jeanette comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Drilled on the ground to short. Crawford's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Aaron Hill gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Caught off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Chris Young.
Center fielder, Chris Young.
Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Hit hard towards center, and a base hit now as that's how the 3rd inning gets underway. Danny Valencia stands in.
Third baseman, Danny Valencia.
First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Grounder down the line at third. Sliding stop by Hill. The second for 1. Just late. He's safe.
Oh, love the effort, though.
A great effort comes up short, and now the potential lead run is on base at first. Here comes the first pitch. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Now the 0-1. Chopped foul right at home plate. Lifted into the air out toward center field. Neuenhuis is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Chris Davis will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Chris Davis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Kirk Neuenhuis digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Center fielder, Kirk
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
That thing's knee-high on the outside third of the plate. Pretty understandable why he couldn't catch up with that one.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch-out, 1 away. Domingo Santana will get his first opportunity now. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. In tight with the sinker, ball 2. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. To third, Valencia fields it cleanly, and a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Ramon Flores will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 61, Ramon Flores.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Tyler Thornburg will come in and pitch now. Brandon Crawford will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
You know, Brandon Crawford just exploded in 2015, blossoming into an all-star right before our eyes.
A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit foul over to the right side. Strike 2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Neuenhuis giving chase. Makes the play, 1 away. And with 1 away now, we'll see Albert Pujols hit with the bases empty. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Now a swing and a miss by Pujols, and he's in a quick 0-2 hole. Hard liner to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Devin Travis is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip.
Devin Travis.
Chopped foul at the plate, strike 1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss got him reaching. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance.
The right fielder, number 21, Franklin Gutierrez.
Franklin Gutierrez will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Grounded to short. He's right there. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Jonathan Lucroy will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Again, he sends it out of play. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Now batting.
Leadoff man retired now for the shortstop, Jonathan Villar. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Well, this is certainly not good here. He's really holding on to his arm, and I think it appears to be fairly serious. Pretty sure we're not going to see him in action for a while, unfortunately. Chris Medlin will be summoned now to take over following the injury. At the plate, Jonathan Villar. He'll swing it from the left side right here. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Ryan Braun.
Tap fouled at home plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Another one sent foul. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Chris Medlin will stand in now, a late entrant to the ball game, as he'll be making his first plate appearance here in inning number 5. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swing and a liner, but foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hit hard to short. Villar right there. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring in the center fielder, Chris Young. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2. Swing and a miss as it's dropped behind the plate. Lucroy has it, but the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout. Danny Valencia stands in. He'll try to improve in this at-bat after grounding into a fielder's choice his last time up.
And you know what? You don't need anything special from him right here. You just need to find a way to move a guy up 90 feet. Could be a good time for a sac bunt. That's
through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away. David, go for it. Well, come on and try to get out of this mess here as there are 2 on with only 1 away. Jason Castro will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play. Chris Davis digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
And that is down for extra bases, as this will get one home and maybe two. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. 2 men on, 2 out, and stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. He struck him out. In and out of trouble as the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Chris Carter, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch on its way. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one, strike one. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
The second base
Scooter Jeanette stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Davis moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Hill. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. And he'll take strike three called, and that's going to end it, as this will go into the books as a combined no-hitter. And guys, a good outing on the mound for the man you see right there, the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, Matty, sounds good to me. They needed him to come out and give some support when he was called on, and he gave them a very good outing out of the bullpen, enough to make him our Player of the Game.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 1 run on 9 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base.